Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, out in New York. We're led by Commanding General YAHANNA. Today is the I.S.U.P.K Houston, Port Arthur, Beaumont, Lufkin, and Galveston Saturday Sabbath service. You understand? We go over the Bible. Not only will we be reading it in the Hebrew, we'll be reading it in the English and breaking it down for our learning and understanding. With that, we're going to call the first priest up Amadi, which means to stand. Set your name and registry.
Yabakan, Banyahawada, Banyashala.
Yabakan, Banyahawada, Banyashala.
Yahabashim Yasha Brakata.
Yabashim Yasha Brakata.
Layashala.
Layashala, which means for Israel. I'm glad you like it. Upon your hawk with dumb, sorrow, turn to face the east. We're going to get into the Lord's Prayer.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw.
Abanaw.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayat.
Hayat.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakuzka.
Malakuzka.
Taba'a.
Taba'a.
Zaka.
Ratazayaka.
Hayat.
Hayat.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'aratza.
Ba'aratiza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayat.
Hayat.
Bashemayim.
Bashemayim.
Lathananaw.
Lathananaw.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Call.
Call.
Kawam.
Yawam.
Wasalakanaw.
Wasalaknaw.
Kawaknaw.
Kabawaknaw.
Wasalaknaw.
Kasalaknaw.
Kawaknaw.
Kabawaknaw.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Tabi'anaw.
Tabahainawa.
Banasai one.
Banasaya one.
A ball.
A ball.
I was saying now.
I was saying now.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Right.
Right.
Kaya.
Kaya.
The cup.
The cup.
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wahala.
Hala.
Wahata para.
Wata para.
I will love you.
I will love you.
Aman.
Aman. In the English. Our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us.
And forgive us.
Our debts.
Our debts.
As we forgive.
As we forgive.
Our debtors.
Our debtors.
And lead us not.
Lead us not.
Into temptation.
But
deliver us.
But deliver us.
From evil.
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. Akach, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
Nathanaw.
Nathanaw.
Akach.
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 La Rapa'ah.
La Rapa'ah.
Call Makala.
Call Makala.
Wakal Marawa.
Wakal Marawa.
Akach.
Akach.
La Tahar.
La Tahar.
Hamatzarayim.
Hamatzarayim.
Akach.
Akach.
La Hakwayam.
La Koyam.
Hamathiam.
Hamathim.
Akach.
Akach.
Al-Rakwa.
Al-Rakwa.
Atama Allah.
Atama Allah.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman. In the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
to cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahawashi.
In the name of YAHANNA.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim YAHANNA.
Bahashim Yahawashi.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wa Yashala.
YAHANNA.
Wahab Safari.
YAHANNA.
Barak.
Barak.
Bahashim YAHANNA.
Bahashim Yahawashi.
The water Aman.
What I'm on in the English. What we just said was Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahawashi.
In the name of YAHANNA.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahawashi.
In the name of YAHANNA.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahariam.
Ahariam.
Ba'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isariam.
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 Ba'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Barak.
Baraksa.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Ayanawam.
All Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Ana.
Ana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayasun.
Shawamar.
Shalom.
Yasha'al.
Yasa'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Ayad.
Ayad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyoka. Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ayakayaka.
La'ayakaika.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Walayala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Ra. Yashamar.
Astapashka.
Astapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar Taza'afka.
Yashamar Tasa'afka.
Wabawa Akab.
Wabawaka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aita.
Wa'ad Awalam.
While I love in the English, I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
From whence come my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help comes from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall reserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time forth
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Allahayim.
Alahayim.
Adam Yalakah.
Adam Yalakah.
All Sakarash.
Adam Karash.
Wa'al. Tashakwat.
Tashakwat.
All Kayah.
Kaya.
Ana.
Ana.
Awayabika.
Awayabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Sha'awa.
Sha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
All Amika.
Al Amyaka.
Ya'ara Yamwa.
Ya'arin Yawa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayata Ya'aita Zawad.
Oyota Ya'ai Tazawa.
All Tazapawanyaka.
All Tazaba Wanyaka.
Marwa.
Amo.
Lakawa.
Lako.
Wanakak Yadam.
We're not cocky though.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'ah.
Wala ah.
Yazakar.
Yasakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Shonya Sa'al.
Awad.
Iwan.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aita Zawad.
Noah I Tazawa.
La.
La.
Yakharwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Oyaka.
Baryaf.
Baryaf.
Yakaraspa.
Yakarafwa.
Ahoya.
Ahoy.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashmai Aliyam.
Wayashamayayam.
Awa'aba.
Mawa Abba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Palashaf.
Palashah.
Amishabia.
I'm your Savior.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashwar.
Gum Asawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Ayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawaz.
Zawar.
Labanya.
Laban.
The what?
Yalawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
I Salaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasyasa Ra'ad.
Kaseyasra'a.
Kayabi.
Kayabi.
Banakal.
Barakal.
Koyashwan.
Hoya Sawan.
Nashamadwa.
Nasamadmoa.
Ba'ayan Da'ara.
Bayanda Ira.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Jaman.
La'adama.
La Adama.
Shayatamwa.
Sayatamwa.
Nadiyamwa.
Nadayatmoa.
Ka'ira.
Kayara.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakaza Bak.
Wakaza Bak.
Wakaza Zalmanai.
Call to that.
Call Nasiakamwa.
Call Nasia Kumba.
Ashar.
Asar.
Amarwa.
Amaru.
Nayarasha.
Nayarasa.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
As.
Ah.
Na'awat.
Awat.
Allahayam.
Alahaya.
Allahayam.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Sayatamwa.
Gagala.
Kagagu.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Rupa.
Raka.
Ka'at. Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Ira.
Ira.
Ya'ira.
Ya'ira.
Wakala Haba.
Wakala Haba.
Kalahat.
Talahat.
Haryim.
Hoy.
Gan.
Khan.
Daradapa.
Daradapa.
Basa Irika.
Basa Ira.
Babasa Opasa.
Babasa Opasa.
Sabahalam.
Nabahala.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyahom.
Kwalawan.
Kwalawan.
Wayabakwaspa.
Wayabakwas.
Shumka.
Shabka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabaspa.
Yabaspa.
Wayabahaw.
Wayabaho.
Eye to eye.
Eye to eye.
Wayakapar.
Wayakapau.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabad.
Wayada Iowa.
Wayada Iowa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ata.
Ata.
Shumka.
Shabka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Abadka.
Abaka.
All you want.
All you want.
All call Harasa.
All Kaharatsa. In the English. Keep not thy silence.
Not thy silence.
Power.
Hold my power.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hated one.
And consulted against thy hated one.
They have said,
They have said,
come
come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more
may be no more
in remembrance.
in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
But they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal
Gabal
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants
with the inhabitants
of Tyre.
of Tyre.
A sword is also joined with them.
Assur also is joined with them.
They have hope of the children of light.
They have opened the children of light.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sarah,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kaisan,
at the brook of Kaisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Arel
Make their nobles like Oreb
and like Zeb.
and like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Sabbath
all their princes as Zabah
and as the moon,
and as Amunah,
who have said,
who have said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the house of the power of possession.
the house of the power and possession.
All my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like the wheel,
make them like the wheel,
as the stubble for the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth their wood,
as the flame sets the mountains on fire.
and as the flame turns the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Sorry, to the face of front. Shabby, you may be seated. Hey man, say man, as usual, we do this every Saturday, man. But get the Lord a hand for the prayers, man. Real talk.
It's like just like go get it.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? You see what's going on in the earth right now. You know what I'm saying? That same enemy that's been our enemies for so long, they are now lifting up. They are still lifting up that same old head. You know what I'm saying? They still seeking to destroy us. Return every chance, every opportunity. They seek to destroy us, man. You understand? That's all that's all they ever wanted to do was cut us off from knowing who we are according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They had to whip this knowledge out of us. They had to beat this out of our ancestors' backs to the point that we didn't even know who we were. We didn't even learn. We didn't even know our own language. Shalom, sis. You understand? So now here we are since 1969, having to relearn our language. After having it beaten out of our backs, after them demon in the dead tongue, the Lord allowed us to revive it. You understand? That's why we read in the Hebrew. That's why it is so important, because it was a certain amount of time that we did not have this.
Right.
So now the Lord has allowed us to revive our language. You understand? The holy tongue. You understand? And now we are going to pray to our power, pray to our God. You understand? And ask him for revenge. and prove ourselves worthy of such revenge, of the Lord's revenge, excuse me. You understand? Black Latino and Native American man, I want y'all to understand it's time to stop playing games. If you look on what's going on around us, it is about to, something is about to pop. You're saying they at our necks for nothing right now. They looking at us like we are the problem when they are the problem.
Right.
The best thing that we need to do is get ourselves together. But we can't do that with white help. We can do this without them. It's our job in the I.S.U.P.K to get our people together and properly edify our people how to serve the Most High God and to be the best of the best once again, man. You got something, brother?
I could.
Go ahead, bro.
What you said was heavy out of mind. So we have to prove ourselves worthy of being saved by the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Our salvation was prophesied throughout the whole Bible.
It was.
But God can change his mind. He changed his mind before. What book was it where I think it was
You talking about with Jonah?
that too, you know what I'm saying? He changed his mind and freed Jonah. But I was talking about when the Most High said, if there's only 5 people in the town, spare the town.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Kind of Sodom and Gomorrah. Most High God changed his mind about 5 times. He was like, man, I'll spare him for you. I'll spare him. That's what he's doing for Christ. Christ is saying, spare him for me. But if we're not worthy to be saved, the Most High could be like, okay, I'm just going to start over, and you know what I'm saying? I'm going to burn the whole earth and we started from the top.
It's kind of like being in court and having your partner take your charges for you, and then try to fight your and then try to defend you, and then take all your charges. Christ is at home. Christ is that partner that took your charges for us. And he, matter of fact, not only did he take it, he took the death penalty.
Ooh-wee.
You understand? So maybe we should start being like him. Maybe we should start being like our brother. You understand? Make that a trend. You understand? I'm not talking about in Christianity. I'm talking about according to this book right here.
Right.
Could you hold this book up? I'm talking about this book right here that Christians so terribly misconstrued. This right here is a book of culture, a book of our heritage, a blueprint on how to serve the Most High God correctly. And only in the I.S.U.P.K are you going to know the truth about it.
That's right.
You understand? You got anything else, brother?
All right,
no sweat, man. We're going to go to the Hebrew. Where we at?
12 to 6, Leviticus.
All right, come on, brother. We're at the book of Leviticus, chapter 12, verse 6. You understand? If you want to read along with us, download the Bible Hub app. You understand? Go to interlinear. INT is going to take you to the Hebrew. Remember, we only read the black. We do not read the blue. You understand? The blue is Yiddish. You understand? It goes back to what I said earlier when they stole our tongue and bastardized it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to read properly in proper Hebrew. And then they have the nerve to say that we incorrect. Good night, brother. You know what I'm saying? No sweat.
Even if I could,
go ahead.
They say a lot about black Hispanic Americans. But the truth is, this book says something about them.
That's right.
This book tells us what we need to know about them, and it tells us what their future is.
Right. What the Bible calls them the synagogue of Satan.
Right.
That's what they call them. They call our enemy. Just like what it said earlier, the Lord's going to make them like dung. You know what dung is? Google it. I don't think I can say it on YouTube. Just Google it. Google the definition of dung. You know what I'm saying? We do it every day. That's what these other nations are likened to in the Bible as spittle, dung, and nothing. That's what the Lord called them. But you know what the Lord called us? The Lord called us the greatest. The Lord said we are above all nations. You understand? The narrative that they try to push upon us is not the narrative that the Lord gave us. You understand that? It's time that we stop choosing the wrong master.
Right.
That master that wants us to live that disgusting narrative. In exchange, we're going to live a better life. We're going to have our own kingdom. But we don't have to worry about these oppressors no more, man. But we have to prove ourselves worthy of it. You understand? Dad, brother, whenever you can.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 12, verse 6, the Hebrew. Mala'ath. Ya, Tahara, Laban, Awa, Labath, Sabaya'a, Kabash, Ban, Shanathwa, La'ila, Baban, Ya, Wana, Awa, La, Khata'ath, All, Wathach, Mawa'ai, All, Hakahan, verse 7, Waha, Slakia, Warayabwa, Yahweh, Wakapar, Ilaha, Slakia, Aliyah, Wa Tahara, Ma Makwar, Damya, Sa'af, Thawarath, Ha Yalat Yaladath, La Zakar, Hawa, Lenakwaba. Verse 8, Wa'am, La'a, Samata Za'a, Yada, Daya, Sha, Wa, Lahuacha, Shathya, Sariyam, Awa, Shanya, Banya, Yanawa, Slakia, Yawana, Achai, La'ila, water, sir. Wa Achai, La Sata'ath, Wa Kapar, Aliyah, Hakahan, Wa Tahara. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wa Yadabar, Yahweh, All, Mashah, Wa All, Aharon, La Amar. Verse 2, Adam, Kaya, Yahaya, Ba Awar, Ba Sharab, it's like it, Basharwa, Sha'at, Hawa, Sapakah, Hawa, Ba Harath, Wa Aya, Ba Awar, Ba Basharwa, Lanagai, Tazara'ith, Wa Hawaba'a, All, Aharon, Akahan, Awa, All, Achai, Ma Banayawa, Akahanya. Verse 3, Wa Ra'awa, it's like Wa Ra'a, Akahan, Ath, Ha Nagai, Ba Awar, Ha Bashar, Wa Sha'ir, Ba Nagai, Apak, Laban, Wa Mara'a, Ha Nagai, Imak, Ma Awar, Basharwa, Naga'ai, Tazara'ith, Hawa'a, Wa Ra'awa, Akahan, Bata Ma'a, Asa Aswa. Verse 4, Wa'am, Baharath, Labanat, Wa Slaki, Hawa'a, Ba Awar, Basha, Ama, Mara, Awar, Ira, La'a, Apa, Laban,
13, 4.
yeah, so what's that? Life.
That's
12,
if you could.
Laban, Waha, Sagayar, Hakahan, Ha, Naga'ai, Shaba'ai, Yum Yum. Verse 5, Wa Ra'awa, Wa by a one, Ha, Shabayai, Wa Hana, Ha, Naga'ai, Ba'ayan, Yawa. It's like Ba'ayan, Yawa, La'a, Basha, Ha, Naga'ai, Ba'aiwar, Waha, Sagayarawa, Hakahan, Shaba'ith, Yum Yum, Shanyath. Verse 6, Wara'ah, it's like Wara'ah, Wara'ah, Hakahan, Afla, Bayawam, Ha Shabaya'ayah, Shanyath, Wahana, Kahaha, Ha Naga'ai, Wala'ah, Fasha, Ha Naga'ai, Ba'aiwar, Wa Tahara, what's like it? Wa Tahara, Akahan, Ma Sapa, Sapaka, Haya'ah, Wa Kabash, it's like Wa Kabas, God of your rock. Verse 7, Ba'am, Pasha, Sapasha, Ha Masapaka, Ba'awar, Akaria, Ha Ra'afu, Al, Hakahan, La Taha, it's like La Taha Rafu, Wa Nara'ah, Shanya, Al, Hakahan. Verse 8, Wa Ra'ah, Hakahan, Wa Hana, Pashatha, Ha Masa Haka Ba'awar La Tama'aw Akahan Tazara'ai Hawa'a. Verse 9. Naga'ai Tazara'ai Kaya Sahaya Ba'adam Wa Ha Wa Ba'a All Hakan. Verse 10. Wa Ra'a Hakahan Wa Hana Sha'at Labana Wa Awat Wa Haya'a Ha Sha'ir Laban Wa Ma'khayat Bashar Khayat Basha'at.
In English.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 12, verse 6. And when the days of her purifying are fulfilled for a son or for a daughter, she shall bring a lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, and a young pigeon or a turtle dove for a sin offering unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, unto the priest. Verse 7. Who shall offer it before the Lord, and make an atonement for her, and she shall be cleansed from the issue of her blood. This is the law for her that hath borne a male or a female. Verse 8.
So once again, the Lord has showed Moses how to teach us how to deal with a woman who just got through conceiving a boy and a girl. Of course, it's different processes. You know what I'm saying? You wait a certain amount of time for the boy, and you wait an extended amount of time for the, you know what I'm saying?
God. Verse 8. And if she be not able to bring a lamb, then she shall bring 2 turtles, or 2 young pigeons, the one for the burnt offering, and the other for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for her, and she shall be clean.
Will you read that one more time?
Verse 8. And if she be not able to bring a lamb, then she shall bring 2 turtles, or 2 young pigeons, the one for the burnt offering, and the other for a sin offering.
Of course, she doesn't literally mean like a turtle. Because of course, turtles are unclean. She means like a turtle dove. You ever heard, you know what a turtle dove is? It's a species of dove. Go ahead.
And the priest shall make an atonement for her, and she shall be clean. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 13, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, verse 2, when a man shall have in the skin of his flesh a rising, a scab, or bright spot, and it be in the skin of his flesh, like the plague of leprosy.
You know what I'm saying? If you get some kind of abnormality in your skin, you know what I'm saying, it has like a scab over it and it looks infected. You know what I'm saying? The Bible teaches us how to do it in a clean and proper way. You know what I'm saying? Can you read it?
Then he shall be brought unto Aaron, the priest, or unto one of his sons, the priest.
Right, because you see that most priests in the temple they didn't have they had specific jobs. You had priests that dealt with the sacrifices. You had priests that dealt with the counseling. You had priests that dealt with you know, the medical side as well. You know what I'm saying? And you know, of course, being a priest, it's never been a light job. You know what I'm saying? Because even in here, most of us have different departments. right? In I.S.U.P.K, we have the medical department, we have the security department, we have the treasury. You know what I'm saying? What else do we have? We have the
Video
social,
department.
the video department, the scribes, if you want, if you will. Security, smart. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all here. Each and every last one of us have a specific duty. You know what I'm saying? It's our job to master that duty. You understand? All right.
Good.
Go ahead.
Just to add on, we master it because we master it for the Lord.
Right.
We do it for the Lord.
Right.
The job is to do something, but you're doing that one thing for the Lord. You're representing the Lord. That's all I ask.
And in doing that, make sure let's master. You feel me? Let's see how we can increase our duties. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So we could save a brother. You know what I'm saying? Here, one day you never know. The video department might turn into a whole media network. You know what I'm saying? It might turn into a whole media network. You never know. The medical department might turn into a whole hospital. You know what I'm saying? We have to master this because it's gonna come to a point in time where these oppressors are gonna try to cut us off. I mean, brother, we was just talking about this the other night, where we're not. Things are starting to heat up. They are trying to cause a civil uprising. It's very obvious. You know what I'm saying? You see all this stuff that's going on in the world right now. All these podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Hell, they were mad at us when Charlie Kirk died. You know what I'm saying? We had nothing to do with it. So, I mean, things are starting to heat up. You know what I'm saying? And guess what, man? I want y'all to understand something. A devil's gonna devil every time.
Good, sir.
One second. I seen something this morning. As soon as I woke up, I seen something about black people that had to get a whole militia to protect their neighborhood because neo-Nazis came to the black neighborhood. For what? To do nothing besides terrorize and upset. That's it. The only thing the oppressor wants to do is cause strife, discourse, and damage and death. That's all they want to do. They want to kill, steal, and destroy. That's why we call them a devil. Is that not a devil? We're going to call a devil. We're going to call a spade, but you got what you have.
I say, I want what you're saying about the tide changing and it becoming a time of despair for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Black, brown people, and even the other nations as well. As we're going into World War III, you know what I'm saying? It's about to be that time. And they always used to say back in the world when I was young, you know what I'm saying? This is the old saying. When it comes time to fight, you gotta pick a side. What my Adawan is saying is, not only when it comes time to fight, you gotta pick a side, but when it comes time to live in the fight, you gotta pick a side. When we eat in the wilderness, you can't eat with the oppressor. So who you gonna eat with when it's World War? You might not want to unalive them and fight them, but they're not gonna let you eat with them. You know what I'm saying, when there's war between them and us, they're not gonna let you eat and survive with them. So you gotta be able to live with us.
As a matter of fact, it's gonna have to come to that because you know, saying we're such a stiff neck. The only time we begin to understand anything in a conversation about not only what's the word I'm thinking of deintegrating from the oppressor and coming together with ourselves is during a time of distress. The Lord had to put some cold on us. He had to put ice on our brother to make us be like, damn, what y'all doing is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now, guess what? ICE is turning towards us. Damn. What does ICE stand for?
Immigration, something.
Aren't we Americans? What the hell does ICE have to do with the warrants? What does that have to do with, you know what I'm saying?
ICE today is cold as ice. Like it.
You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, hell, but the things that they are doing in this world is absolutely disgusting. And during times like this, it's times when we have to come together. The Lord put this on us so we could come together. You know what I'm saying? As He instructed. You understand? I mean, He had to put a devil so vile and unruly that we have no choice but to want to serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it has to come to a point in time we have to get it right. You know what I'm saying? We have to realize that this is not our home. We are behind enemy lines. This is not safe. They are literally planning to destroy us. You want to know how I know? They gave us the plan. I seen it on Facebook under one of our Hebrew Academy posts. They say y'all training for what? You know what I'm saying? All we gonna do is snipe y'all if y'all try to leave the hood and cut and poison y'all water supply and poison y'all food supply. That's what they plan on doing to us. They study us more than they study anything. They study how to oppress us. Look what they doing to our Hispanic brothers. Look what they doing to us. Look what they've been doing to us for over 500 years. When are we gonna get it? When are we gonna get the memo? You know what I'm saying? Even the rich men are suffering. Good night. You know what I'm saying? Look what their daughters do to black men. They absolutely destroy them, man. It has to come to a time in the place where we gotta say enough is enough. It's time to separate. It's time to separate. I seen the what's that?
Say,
Go ahead, bro.
they've been poisoning our communities. Drugs, guns, unclean food, alcohol, lottery tickets. They've been poisoning our communities with stuff we don't need, taking our hard-earned money. But since we had communities, then when we get our own communities, they bomb.
Brother, you want to know how I know what the brother is saying is heavy? Yesterday I came over here, right? From across the street at that home run store. I bought 2 drinks. One of them was expired way back in March. I mean, brother, that's how they out here doing us. Because they don't care about us. They didn't care to rotate that out or take the loss on that. You know what I'm saying? That's damn near like selling us an unclean animal that died of itself.
Not to mention, shelter you behind that thick glass. They don't trust you. Treat you like an animal.
Treat us like an animal. I mean, good night. That's it. That glass is to protect them from us because they think we are animals. Like they a zookeeper or something.
Yeah.
But they don't know that the most dangerous people are in River Oaks. That's what they don't know. You know what I'm saying? The most dangerous people. Give me another prominent Edomite neighborhood. What's one in Chicago? I know you from there.
Look, River Oaks, Chicago too. But I want to say, damn, I don't even know. I ain't in Chicago.
Hey, brother, been in Texas so long he forgot. Jewtown.
Oh yeah.
They don't know the most dangerous part is Jewtown. You know what I'm saying? That's the most dangerous part. Not here. You got to worry about them. You know who found out the hallway? Charlie. Charlie found out that he's not safe around his own. So if he would have been at an HBCU, he would have been able to go home safe. Because we are not inherently violent. We are reactionary to the environment. What was you about to say?
I was going to say if he would have came correct at HBCU, they would have accepted them with open arms. But when they come to the HBCU, some black people are nothing. Prove me wrong. Sit at a little table and be like, what that oppressor do? He sat at a table and said, try to educate black people on how black people are nothing. Try to educate black people in a HBCU on how, you know what I'm saying, they don't deserve reparations and all that other white rhetoric. Yeah, we're gonna get you up out of there.
I mean, they trying to start stuff.
Kind of.
But how is this gonna fix our economy? What do we have to do with that? Y'all claim we've been at the bottom of the barrel. How the hell? What's that gonna do about y'all tyrannical president who has 34 felonies,
right,
and a rape case? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What is that gonna do about that? What's that gonna do about Russia or Qatar sending military bases on American soil? What do we have to do with that? Don't check us. Check your leader. Those are the real criminals. Oppressors are the real criminals. You understand? We ain't got nothing to do with that. That's why when what's his name got hit up in the neck, you know what I'm saying, for talking out the side of it, guess what? we
mind our own business.
You know what I'm saying? We mind our own business. And guess what they still did? A black brother still got lynched. The next day, right? Wasn't it the next day?
No,
You know what I'm saying? And what else happened?
they had to close down HBCUs because they were unsafe.
They closed down HBCUs because they took that out on us.
And they don't forget their little white power protest. White man come back. What's it called?
White man come back from what? I mean, have y'all don't look in the mirror? Have y'all not been taught that y'all are the problem? Have y'all not been taught? Have they not been taught that they are the problem? You understand? Have they not been taught their own history that they're so proud of? You understand? But yeah, we are the problem. Don't sweat it. The Lord is going to expose who the true problem is. You understand?
That's right. Most High is gonna expose these people. If I could, sir, taking us back to the scriptures we'll be reading about now. You know what I'm saying? This is yet even more proof that saying the Lord shows the people, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, are equipped to rule the world. You know what I'm saying? When we see a brother or a sister has signs of leprosy, you know what I'm saying, it's saying where we're at right now, Leviticus 13 and 3, we examine them. We examine them, and then we give them a diagnosis. We're trying to have them stay. We don't want to kick them out and exile them and quarantine them. We want to see if that's the last option. In America, you know what I'm saying? If you sprout out to be a potential problem, they're gonna do away with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's common knowledge right now, but the oppressor, well, it is because abortion and abortion is just a war tactic used to suppress our.
Hold on. Before what did you just say, brother? Before, like about they kill us off.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. They when in America, you know what I'm saying, when a person is sprouting up to be a problem, they don't want to deal with you and try to fix the problem. They want to unalive you and do away with it.
So they euthanize.
Use kind of a kind.
Instead of healing you, they euthanize.
Kind of a kind.
This goes back to this video I seen. It's so much going on right now. You know, it was a black brother. Of course, he thought he was having a hot take, and you know, it was something about homeless people and how to solve the issue. And the devil said instead of helping them, you know what I'm saying, euthanize them.
They really believe that.
They really believe that euthanizing somebody is the only possible way of, you know, controlling the homeless population. But nah, let's go ahead and send billions of dollars to Ukraine and billions of dollars to who else?
Arab, flew them Arabs in and gave them Airbnbs.
And you know what I'm saying? Like in our kingdom, there won't be a homeless problem. You know why? Because we care for our people. And not only that, we have compassion on the lesser. We have compassion on. Good night, brother. We are such a great nation. We will have compassion on the heathen. They won't have to starve. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna look out for ours first. But we're not gonna let nobody starve. But in this kingdom, oh yeah, he gonna starve. And guess what? He gonna die for it. He gonna die for being. He gonna die for being sick. You understand? Shalom, sis. This is what those other nations, you know, this is why they're not equipped or not fit to rule over anybody because they can't rule over themselves. Anything else, brother?
Sir. Get back to it. I don't want.
Oh, brother, but hold on, real quick. They'll surely care for them animals.
Oh,
they love them animals. You know what I'm saying?
If I could, sir, they spent. I'm not gonna speculate, but I mean, just judging on how much they spend on what do you call it? On what's the place that adopt the animal and
Animal shelters.
Animal shelters.
Vets.
And all those
SPCA.
Con. They spend more than that than they spend on homeless people.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Go over animal. You know what I'm saying? That for so long you domesticated. You feel me? That they've domesticated.
They throw out food too. It's not like we don't have the food to feed everybody. They throw out food. If you ever seen a restaurant at closing time, they're throwing out at least 10 pounds worth of food a night. Food that could be eaten. And meanwhile, brothers and sisters, they're in dumpsters eating bread that's been in the bottom of a dumpster for a week to survive. They don't care about that. They don't care about American leaders. Don't care about American citizens,
Right.
and that's the truth. But here, so we read in Leviticus, you know what I'm saying, the priests, the leaders of this nation, care about the citizens of this nation.
Right. And so much, the Lord cares about us so much that He gave us instructions on how to deal with sickness. And context, something of the flesh. Go ahead, keep reading it.
Verse 3. And the priest shall look on in the skin of the flesh, and when the hair in the plague is turned white, and the plague in sight be deeper than the skin of his flesh, it is a plague of leprosy. And the priest shall look on him and pronounce him unclean.
Read that again.
Verse 3. And the priest shall look on the plague in the skin of the flesh. And when the hair in the plague is turned white, and the plague in sight be deeper than the skin of his flesh, it is a plague of leprosy.
It is a plague of leprosy. Because leprosy causes pigmentation issue. You understand?
And the priest shall look on him and pronounce him unclean. Verse 4. If the bright spot be white in the skin of his flesh, and in sight be not deeper than the skin, and the hair thereof be not turned white, then the priest shall shut up him that hath the plague 7 days.
How many?
7 days.
How many days was you on clean from COVID? About 7 days, right? They got quarantining. Oh, they learned that from. They learned how to quarantine from us. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 5.
Hey, a lot of things they took from the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Here, did they not learn how to find? Did they not learn how to find the native? Did they not learn how to find the northern kingdom of Israel from the Bible? You know what I'm saying? They learned everything from the Bible. Man, go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 5. And the priest shall look on him the 7th day, and behold, if the plague is in sight, be at a stay, and the plague spread not in the skin, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days more.
So go heal up. Make sure you don't spread any vectors to anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do something. That's how you do things in decency and order. We had an understanding on vectors before the invention of the microscope and how things can be passed through pathogens and bodily fluids. You know, skin to skin, all kinds of contact. You know what I'm saying? Different ways viruses can be spread. You know what I'm saying? You were to be put away for how long?
7 days.
7 days. Anything else on? No. You see, you know we got more. All right, go ahead.
Verse 6. And the priest shall look on him again the 7th day, and behold, if the plague be somewhat dark, and the plague spread not in the skin, the priest shall pronounce him clean. It is but a scab.
Right. It's just a scab. This is what happens when a scab heals.
Good again.
You know, usually it starts out white, then it turns black. I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen a scab turn black on white skin.
I'm light skinned. My scab still be light.
It be light.
It be lighter than my skin. So when a scab heals, the flesh is just white, not white. It's like real light. Verse 7. But if the scab spread much abroad the skin, after that he has been seen of the priest for his cleansing, he shall be seen of the priest again. Verse 8. And if the priest see that, behold, the scab spreadeth in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
What I was saying was I never seen a scab turn dark on white skin. See what I'm saying?
Scab turn white on dark skin?
Okay, so when oppressors they have gases or something like that, I've never seen one turn black.
A scab or the skin after the skin? They red and hairy.
Really hairy, but you know what I'm saying? Usually it's pinkish. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a odd, ghastly, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That's like that.
But this I know that they, what I'm essentially trying to say is they cannot possibly be the color of the people in the Bible. That's what I'm trying to say.
Verse 9. When the plague of leprosy is in a man, then he shall be brought unto the priest. Verse 10. And the priest shall see him, and behold, if the rising be white in the skin, and it have turned the hair white, and there be quick raw flesh in the rising. Yeah, that's what we start. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 11 in the Hebrew. Tazara'ai. Nawah Shana. Hawa'ah. Ba'awar. Basharwa. Wa Tama'awa. Hakahan. La'ah. Ya Sagar Nova. Kaya. Tama'ah. Awa'ah. Verse 12. Wa'am. Parwath. Saparat. It's like it. Saparat. Ha Tazara'ai. Ba'awar. Wa Kasatha. Ha Tazara'ai. Ah. Ha Awar. Ha Naga'ai. Ma Ra'ashawa. Wa'ai. Regalia. The call. Ma Ra'a. Hayanya. Hakahan. Verse 13. Wa Ra'a. Hakahan. Wa Hana. Kasata. Ha Tazara'ai. Ah. Ha Bashar. Wa Tahara. Ah. Ha Naga'ai. Kal. Apak. Laban. Ta Hawar. Hawa'a. Verse 14. Wa Bayawam. Ha Ra'awath. It's like it. Ha Ra'awath. Bashar. Chaya. Ya Tama'a. Verse 15. Wa Ra'a. Hakahan. Ah. Ha Bashar. Ha Chaya. Wa Tama'awa. Ha Bashar. Ha Chaya. Tama'a. Hawa'a. Tazara'ith. Hawa'a. Verse 16. Awa. Kaya, Yashawab, Ha Bashar, Ha Kaya, Wana Ha Kap, Wana Slaki, Wana Apak, La Laban, Waba'a, All, Hakahan, verse 17, Wa Ra'ahawa, Hakahan, Wa Hana, Na Hapak, Ha Nagai, La Laban, Wa Tahara, Slaki, Wa Tahar, Hakahan, Ath, Ha Nagai, Ma Slaki, Tahawar, Hawa'a, verse 18, Wa Bashar, Kaya, Yahaya, Wa, Ba Iroba, Shachayan, Wa Narapa'a, verse 19, Wahaya, Ba Makuwam, Ha Shachayan, Sha'ath, Labana, Awa, Baharath, Labana, Ah, Slaki, Adam Damath, Wanar Ra'ah, All Hakahan, verse 20, Wa Ra'ah, Hakahan, Wa Hana, Mara'ah, Shapal, Man, Ha'awar, Wa Sha'ira, Apak, Laban, Wa Tama'awa, Hakahan, Nagai, Tazara'ith, Hawa'ah, Bashakian, it's like a Bashakian, Paracha, verse 21, Wa'am, Yora Ana, Akahan, Wahana, Ayan, Ba, Sha'ir, Laban, Wa Shapala, Ayana, it's like Ayana, Man, Ha'awar, Wa Haya, it's like Wa Haya'a, Kaha, it's like Kahaha, Wa Hasagayaro, Akahan, Shaba'ith, Yum Yum, verse 22, Wa'am, Pasha, Sa Pasha, Ba'awar, Wa Tama'a, Akahan, Athwa, Nagai, Awa'a, verse 23, Wa'am, Sa Chasa, Sa Slaki, Sa Chasia, Sa Imar, Slaki, Sa Imad, Ha Baharath, La'a, Pashatha, Tazarabath, Ha Shachayan, Hawa'a, Wa Tahara, Slaki, Wa Taharawa, Akahan, verse 24, Hawa, Bashar, Kaya, Yahaya, Ba'irawa, Ma, Kawath, It's like Ash, Wa, Hayatha, Ma Hayath, Ha, Ma Kawath, Baharath, Labana, Adam, Adam, Adam Damath, Awa, Labana. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 11. Chapter 13, verse 11. It is an old leprosy in the skin of his flesh, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean, and shall not shut him up, for he is unclean. Verse 12. And if a leprosy break out abroad in the skin, and the leprosy cover all the skin of him that hath the plague from his head even to his foot, wheresoever the priest looketh, verse 13, then the priest shall consider and behold, if the leprosy have covered all his flesh, he shall pronounce him clean. Then the priest shall consider and behold, if the leprosy have covered all his flesh, he shall pronounce him clean that hath the plague. It is all turned white, he is clean. Verse 14. But when raw flesh appeareth in him, he shall be unclean. Verse 15. The priest shall see raw flesh, pronounce him to be unclean. For the raw flesh is unclean, it is a leprosy. Verse 16. Or if the raw flesh turn again and be changed unto white, he shall come unto the priest. Verse 17. And the priest shall see him, and behold, if the plague be turned into white, then the priest shall pronounce him clean that hath the plague. He is clean. Verse 18. The flesh also in which, even in the skin thereof, was a boil, and he is healed. And is healed. Verse 19. And in the place of the boil, there be a white rising, or a bright spot, white and somewhat reddish, and it be showed to the priest. Verse 20. And if when the priest seeth it, behold, it be in sight lower than the skin, and the hair thereof be turned white, the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a plague of leprosy broken out of the boil.
Read that one more time out.
Verse 20. And if, when the priest seeth it, behold, it be in sight lower than the skin, and the hair thereof be turned white, the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a plague of leprosy broken out of the boil.
Real quick, this is how we deal with uncleanness. Once again, if you are already privy to what's going on, the Lord taught us how to deal with somebody who has a sickness according to the flesh. Of course, they go into quarantine. That's what we call it today. Back in those times, they will put you away for 7 days, come back, evaluate you, you know what I'm saying, see if it healed up or not, and see if it had any other further infection. If it did, they'll send you away. If it wasn't, then you'll be pronounced unclean or clean. Anything else?
Verse 21. But if the priest look and behold, there be no white hairs therein, and if it be not lower than the skin, but be somewhat dark, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days. Verse 22. And if it spread much abroad in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a plague. Verse 23.
And this is how we prevent outbreaks. You understand? The Lord taught us how to protect against pandemics back in ancient times. You see what I'm saying? They learned this from us, of course. Of course, they learned everything from us. You understand? But this is one of the things that can save many lives. It has saved many lives for a very long time now. You got anything?
Sir. Verse 23. But if the bright spot stay in his place and spread not, it is a burning boil, and the priest shall pronounce him clean. Verse 24. Or if be any flesh in the skin, whereof there is a hot burning, and the quick flesh that burneth hath a white rot spike, somewhat reddish or white. Stop. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 25 in the Hebrew. Wa ra'ah ata hakahan YAHANNA ISUP sha'ir laban ba baharath wa mara'ah imak man ha iwar tazara'ith ha wa'ab ba makawa harach haracha wa tama'a afwa hakahan naga'ai tazara'ith ha wa'ab. Verse 26. Wa'am Yora'ana hakahan YAHANNA ayan ba harath sha'ir laban wa shapala ayana man ha awar wa hara'a slaki wa hawa'a kaha ha slaki ka ha wa hasagay sagay yarwa ha sagayarwa hakahan shaba'ai yam yam. Verse 27. Wa ra'ahwa hakahan bayawam ha shabayaya am pasha sa pasha ba iwar wa tama'a hakahan af naga'ai tazara'ith hawa'a. Verse 28. Wa'am sa khaya sa imai ha baharath ba'a fashathat ba awar wa hawa'a ka haha sha'ath ha makawa hawa'a wa tahara'awa slaki wa taharawa slaki Wata Harawa Hakahan Kaya Tazarobath Ha Makawa Hawa'a. Verse 29. Wa Ayash Hawa Asha Kaya Yahaya Hawa Naga'ai Ba Ra'ash Hawa Bazaquan. Verse 30. Wa Ra'a Hakahan At Ha Nagai Wa Hana Mara'a Hawa Haimak Man Ha Iwar Wa Bawa Sha'ir Tazahab Lequa Wa Tama'a Ath Hakahan Nathak Hawa'a Tazara'ith Ha Ra'ash Hawa Hazaquan Hawa'a. Verse 31. Wa Kaya Yara'a Hakahan At Naga'ai Ha Nathak Wa Hana Ayan Mara'a Hawa Hamak Man Ha Iwar Wa Sha'ir Shachar Ayan Bawa Wa Hasagayar Hakahan At Naga'ai Ha Nathak Shaba'ith Yum Yum. Verse 32. Wa Ra'a Hakahan At Hanaga'ai Bayawam Hashab Ha Shabaya'aya Wahana La'a Pasha Ha Nathak Wala'a Haya'a. You sir. Back to Pasha Hanathak Wala'a Haya Bawa Sha'ir Tazahab Wa Mara'a Hanathak Ayan Imak Man Awar. Verse 33. Wa Hasadalach Wa'ath Hanathak La'a Yagalach Wa Hasagayar Hakahan At Hanathak Shaba'ith Yum Yum Shanyas. Verse 34. Start. Start the 25. Verse 34. Wara'ah, Hakahan, Ah, Hanathak, Bayawam, Ha Shabayaya, Wa Hana, La'a, Basha, Hanathak, Ba Iwar, Wa Mara'ahawa, Ayan Noah, Imak, Man, Ha Iwar, Wa Tahar, Af Hakahan, Wa Kabas, Bagadyo, Wa Tahar. Verse 35. Wa'am, Pasha, Ya Pasha, Ha Nathak, Ba Awar, Akaria, Ta Arathawa. Verse 36. Wa Ra'ahawa, Ha Kahan, Wa Hana, Pasha, Ha Nathak, Ba Awar, La'a, Ya Bakwar, Ha Kahan, La Sha'ir, Ha Tazaha, Tama'a, Hawa'a. Verse 37. Wa'am, Ba'ayan Yawa, Amaz, Ha Nathak, Wa Sha'ir, Shakar, Tazamak, Bawa, Harapa'a, Ha-Nathak, Tahawar, Awa'a, Wa Taharawa, it's like Wa Taharawa, Hakahan. Verse 38. Wa Ayash, Awa, Asha, Kaya, Yahaya, Ba'awar, Basharam, Baharath, Labanath. Verse 39. Wa Ra'ah, Hakahan, Wa Hana, Wa Iwar, Ba Sharam, Ba Harath, Ka Hawath, Labanath, Ba Hakwa, Hawa'a, Harach, Ba Iwar, Tahawar, Hawa'a. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 25. Then the priest shall look upon it. Oh, if the hair in the bright spot be turned white, and it be in sight deeper than the skin, it is leprosy broken out of the burning. Wherefore the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a plague of leprosy. Verse 26. But if the priest look on it, and behold, there be no white hair in the bright spot, and it be no lower than the other skin, but be somewhat dark, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days. Verse 27, and the priest shall look upon him the 7th day, and if it be spread much abroad in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
Real quick, a lot of this is protocol, you know what I'm saying, on the skin, on how to properly inspect somebody and, you know, make sure that it cannot cause a possible pandemic. As you see, such with COVID, you know what I'm saying, COVID is a prime example of what happens when they don't, for one, eat correctly, but also take proper protocols into quarantining something before it turns into something bigger. You got it.
Sir. The plague of leprosy. Verse 28, and if the bright spot stay in his place, and spread not in the skin, but it be somewhat dark, it is a rising of the burning, and the priest shall pronounce him clean, for it is an inflammation of the burning. Verse 29, if a man or woman have a plague upon the head or a plague upon the head or the beard, verse 30, then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scab, even a leprosy upon the head or beard. Good, sir. You know, this job, a protocol, which my Ottoman said, you know what I'm saying, it takes somebody that loves people to be able to do this. So you have to be able to love your brother, to be able to look at him and diagnose whether he has to be shut away or pretty much, you know what I'm saying, pronounce, you know what I'm saying, no good. You know what I'm saying? I do want to.
You gotta love your people enough to one, take commands from the Lord and deliver them to the people on how to properly care for one another and to keep from somebody ended up being unalive. You know what I'm saying? This right here, what we're learning right now, is life saving. And this comes from the Lord, right?
People that appropriated our culture, you know what I'm saying, they got the protocols wrong for one. But the protocols that they did try to take, if you don't love the people that you're doing it for, then, you know what I'm saying, you're not doing it right anyway.
If I could, brother, they don't. They don't. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of our women have the highest rate of being unalive on the birthing table. You know what I'm saying? And in surgery, period. You know what I'm saying? We have the highest unaliving rates in our community because we are being cared for people who do not care for us. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, most of our people, they were experiments for these procedures. You know what I'm saying? How can we ever flourish when when we are behind enemy lines? We are constantly in danger at every turn.
Shit, we might find out in the future that the whole crack epidemic was an experiment.
It had to have been. Look, each and every last one of us in here, 9 times out of 10, was affected by the crack epidemic. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows somebody who was a crackhead or whose parents, perhaps friends. Each and every last one of us, in some way, shape, or form, was impacted by the crack epidemic. You know what I'm saying? I can't name one person who wasn't. Not from my area.
They got a cure for that addiction.
Brother, they have a cure for it now. I forget the name of it. It starts with an M. You know what I'm saying? They have a cure for it now. And they've been had it. But what was that cure for us?
It was an experiment.
It was more than that, brother. It was what we prayed about in Psalms 83 to cut us off from being a nation.
That's right.
Brother, do you not know they love to pull the statistic, the oppressors, that we have the most prominent households in the 1960s, from the 1900s on up. Why did that stop in the 80s? They had to use us as a stepping stool to fund that whole war. That's what that was about. To kill two birds with one stone, destroy us as a people. From then, our community has just went down. I mean, brother, you from the Midwest. You seen all the bandos. You seen all the abandoned black-owned businesses. I've been to Detroit. I seen what's down Gratiot. All those destroyed, dilapidated buildings. They used to be prominent black-owned businesses, and now it's nothing. And then to top that, they take away the power they take away the way we can make money. You know what I'm saying? The way jobs and whatnot, and send them overseas for cheaper labor. You understand? These are the things that they do to us to destroy us as a people, and then they tell us we the problem. To me, it doesn't sound like we're the problem. It sounds like we're the victim. And then they have the nerve to tell us to pull ourselves up out of bootstrap. But every time we do, they cut the laces. Split.
Verse
How to read it?
okay, verse I'm in.
And I speak.
Let's go back to 28.
Go ahead.
Verse 28. And if the bright spot stay in its place and spread not in the skin, but it be somewhat dark, it is a rising of the burning, and the priest shall pronounce him clean, for it is an inflammation of the burning.
Right.
Verse 29. If a man or woman have a plague upon the head or the beard, verse 30, then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scab, even a leprosy upon the head or beard. Verse 31. And if the priest look on the plague of the scab, and behold, it be not in sight deeper than the skin, and that there is no black hair in it, then the priest shall shut him that hath the plague of the scab 7 days. Verse 32. And in the 7th day the priest shall look on the plague, and behold, if the scab spread not, then there be in it no yellow hair, and the scab be not in sight deeper than the skin. Verse 33. He shall be shaven, but the scab shall he not shave.
Go ahead.
And the priest shall shut up him that hath the scab 7 days more.
But the scab, because you don't want that to further be. You don't want it to injure it more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the proper protocols in order to deal with an infection of the flesh. Again, you know what I'm saying? The Bible taught us how to do this. How to proper medical procedures. These are medical procedures. See what I'm saying? I mean, good night. Did it not show that that we did open heart surgery in Egypt? It came from us. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 34. And in the 7th day the priest shall look on the scab, and behold, if the scab be not spread in the skin, nor be in sight deeper than the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him clean, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean. Verse 35. But if the scab spread much in the skin after his cleansing, verse 36, then the priest shall look on him, and behold, if the scab be spread in the skin, the priest shall not seek for yellow hair, he is unclean. Verse 37. But if the scab be in his sight at a state, and that there is black hair grown up therein, the scab is healed, he is clean, and the priest shall pronounce him clean. Verse 38. If a man also or a woman have in the skin of their flesh bright spots, even white bright spots. Verse 39.
You know the beautiful part about these restrictions right here? They are leaving no gray area. You know what I'm saying? They are literally covering all bases according to whatever this infection may be and how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? How to prevent it from spreading. Literally, they are leaving no gray areas, and all areas got to be covered. You know what I'm saying? They have a procedure for everything, right?
Verse 39. Then the priest shall look, and behold, if the bright spots in the skin of the flesh of their flesh be darkish white, it is a freckled spot that groweth in the skin. He is clean.
That a monument species.
YAHANNA.
YAHANNA. YAHANNA.
Yahweh Yahshua Barakah.
Salaki, sir. Monument species. Then we're going to get into the prayers. Up on your Dome, sorry, turn to face the east.
Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemaya,
Shabbat Shemaya,
Kodash,
Kodash,
I.S.U.P.K,
Shumka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakwakat,
Malakwakat,
Daba'a,
Daba'a,
Ratzakat,
Ratzaika,
I.S.U.P.K,
I.S.U.P.K,
Baratza,
Baratza,
Kawat,
Kawat,
I.S.U.P.K, Bashmaya,
Bashemaya,
Nathanaw,
Nathanael,
Lakam,
Lakum,
Ka,
Ka,
Gawam,
Wam,
Wasalakanaw,
Wasalakinaw,
Kawatnaw,
Kabawatinaw,
Kasalaknaw,
Kasalakinaw,
Kawatinaw,
Kabawatinaw,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Kabiyanaw,
Dabainaw,
Barasawan,
Banasayawan,
Abba,
Abba,
Kawashaynaw,
Kabashaynaw,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Right,
Right,
Kaya,
Ayah,
Lakat,
Laka,
Amalakwa,
Amalakwa,
Allah,
Hala,
Bata Parat,
Wata Parat,
Aulamium,
Awilami,
Aman,
Aman, our Father,
our Father,
so in English, our Father,
who
who art in heaven,
art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name,
hallowed be thy name,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom come,
thy will be done,
thy will be done
in earth,
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us
and forgive us
our debts,
our debts,
as we forgive
as we forgive
our debtors,
our debtors,
and lead us not
and lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
So I turn the face front. I'm gonna give it courtesy. Wow. This is a shop. I'm gonna give it courtesy to brothers to the bishop. I'm out of spot. I'm out of rock.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah.
And then Mata, so I turn the face. This is the mighty. The bishop. I'm out of spot. I'm out of rock.
Yahweh Shemal Atah Shem Yahushua.
And the Mata is missed.